What is up, everyone? My name is JoJo, and today we are talking about Disney character performer auditions. Oh my god, that's a mouthful, isn't it? You like that music? Hey, yeah, hey. Okay, sorry. Okay. And before we start, please like this video. Please subscribe. I will be vlogging my whole trip in 8 days. I am so excited, and I want you guys to stick with me. So if you like me, if you're kind of into me, if you like me like that, then subscribe. Or if you like my content, subscribe too. So the auditions, great time. If you're considering doing it, do it, okay? Just do it! I did it, and I didn't make it actually, but I made some great friends during the auditions, and it was a blast. So if you're on the fence about it, do it. So today I'm going to talk about my story about how my DCP auditions went, and then I'm going to give you some tips, okay? Let's get into it. So I did my auditions in New York City actually. I went by myself. I didn't have anyone with me. I wanted my friend to come with me, but he ended up not going. So it was just me, and when I was walking up trying to find this place, I was very, very scared, super scared. But even before I got into this place, I found someone on the street who was also doing it, and she was dope. That was the crazy part, everyone. Before I was even in the audition, I was already feeling this like Disney magic. When I got in there, I was very nervous, very anxious, but the CPs, the teachers, the dancers, everyone who's running that whole thing were so nice and so welcoming and so comforting. And throughout the whole thing, they kept us motivated and comfortable. So there was a dance we had to learn, and then there was a cut, and then there was basically acting, learning how to tell stories through a character, and then there was another dance, and then you showed it in front of the judges who were looking for your talent. I made it all the way to the end, so it was about 5 to 6 hours, but be prepared regardless to be there for a long day, okay? Overall, I had a great time. Even though I didn't make it and I didn't become a character performer, I made some amazing friends who I'm still friends with today. And that makes things so much better for me before I move to Disney in 8 days, that I know I already have friends. This audition was literally the beginning of my DCP program. It literally felt like someone took a slice out of Disney and just brought it to New York City. Everyone was so kind and nice. So again, if you're thinking about doing it, go for it. Now I'm gonna give you some tips and tell you some facts about the program, which might help you out. Number one, experience actually doesn't matter that much. They take ranges from people of 10 years of experience to no years of experience. Me, I only had like about a year, 2 years of dance experience, and I made it all the way. And people with no dance experience also made it far. I have no training in acting, even though I should have been an actor. I literally had zero training in anything, to be honest. But no, seriously, I had no experience and I made it really far. You meet a lot of people who have experience, who don't have experience, but at the end of the day, don't stress about it. If you want to do it, just do it. Tip number 2, be light. Girls, don't wear makeup. Don't get all prettied up and stuff. There's time for that later. Right now, you want to be living in the moment and just focusing on dancing and having a good time, okay? And guys, I was gonna wear some cool joggers, a cool t-shirt, you know, a flannel like this, like rock the whole like dancing vibe kind of gig, but thank God I didn't, because it gets hot in there. So what I recommend is water and light clothes, because you will be dancing, you will be moving, you will be stuffed in a room with a lot of people at once, so the lighter the better. Tip number 3, it's the simplest tip, but it's the biggest tip. Just have fun, okay? You are basically living Disney right now. You are in Disney World. Don't think about it as a studio and audition. You're in your DCP, you're in Disney, you're having a blast. Everyone else is as nervous as you. No matter if they've been to a million auditions before, everyone is still nervous and being there. And at the end of the day, if you're just having fun and focused on you and meeting people and just having a good time, all that anxiety goes away. When I got there, I was very anxious, super anxious, because I've never been to an audition before. But once I started talking to that friend I met in the beginning and meeting other people, all of that anxiousness just went away and I just started having fun. And I think that carried me very far through auditions. And The cast members who are there working it, they notice that. They notice when you're comfortable, relaxed, having fun, bringing energy into everything else, making friends. This all goes into it because it's Disney. You're gonna be interacting with people all the time. If you can do it here, you can do it anywhere, okay? It's really a solid, fun time. And if there's one thing you need to take away from this, just have fun. I promise you, your auditions will go so much better if you just have so much fun. I had a blast. I wish I could do it again. Speaking of, tip number 3.5, if you don't make it, at the end of your college program, you can actually try to do it again. So just some facts about the character performer audition. You know, there's two separate groups. There's like costume and there's face. Face is specifically for like princesses and princes and like any characters that aren't in costume. You are expected, if you are a character performer, to be in a costume if they need you to be. Face is very specific. They look for very specific requirements. And even in costume, looking for specific heights. So if you don't make it, don't worry about it because it's not you. It's just you're not what they need at the moment. Doesn't mean you shouldn't try again in the future. That's what I like to believe, that's why I didn't get it. Now, if you are interested to see what kind of requirements there are for face and even just costume characters, you can definitely go on Google. They have lists of height requirements, you know, like ranges. And, you know, I think Aladdin was anywhere from 5'10" to 5'11". At the end of the day, just give it your best, okay? So during mine, there was one cut, and that was after the first dance. Don't stress about the cut. Even if you get cut, sometimes they might call you back. I know people who got cut in the beginning who actually made it, and I know people who made it all the way to the end and didn't get called back. So at the end of the day, don't stress. Again, it goes back to my third tip. Just have fun, live in the moment, do you, and everything else will come. And at the end of the day, you're gonna have a blast anyway. You're gonna make so many friends, okay? So don't worry about it. And finally, these auditions are done across America. All that information is down below in their website. I will link their website so you can check it out. Definitely find out when the character performer audition is in your area sooner than later. So definitely check it below. Another thing is if you aren't in the program yet, that's okay. It's open auditions, which means that anyone can come. You don't need to bring anything. You don't need headshots, you don't need a resume, just come with yourself and get ready to kill it. With that being said though, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. Guys, if you're thinking about doing the character performer auditions, just do it. You never know what could happen. I just did it and I ended up meeting some awesome people. And it goes back to my first tip. Just have fun with it, live in the moment, don't stress about anything else, don't worry about it. Just have a good time and everything else will follow. Trust me on that, okay? Any other comments or questions, please leave them in the description. If this video helped you, please like, please subscribe. I would love for you guys to join me on my adventure through Disney World. I leave in 8 days, everyone, okay? Every day is a blessed day to be alive. I will catch you guys later. Peace!